Hey guys, welcome. Let me unmute Todd because he was not muted during the intro.
Hello, guys.
You don't have to kick us out to start the stream, you know.
Yeah, it automatically mutes everybody.
Yeah, it'll kick it basically
When
mutes
you
everybody.
Yeah, when you start the stream. But what I do is I start the broadcast and then I start the intro.
Oh yeah, no, I would start the intro,
I'm
let it
weird.
run for a few seconds, and then start the broadcast. That way you can start.
I'm weird that way.
Early. Yeah.
Hey, Rich. Welcome.
Hey Gordon, welcome.
Donnie, what are you doing? You got a screwdriver.
No, it's a soldering iron.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I got good eyes.
You have eyes?
Well, the ceramic insulator on my soldering iron broke. I went to change tips, and when I took it apart, it just fell out and crumbled. So I had to order a new one, and I just got it and was putting the tip on it.
Oh, all right, cool.
With me or is Donnie really loud?
Not anymore. Donnie, say something. Say something, Donnie.
I had it on automatically adjust volume.
Right, but it was blowing us out.
I'm sorry. Well, you always say you can't hear me, so now you can hear me.
I can definitely hear you.
It's always Donnie.
The people on the moon can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Hey, Todd, Donnie, Tinker Bubbles, Mark, and HT.
Hey, Rich.
So what's everybody working on tonight?
The Pearl?
Well, Buck's first, then Eric. We'll just go in order on the screen.
Buck. Okay, so Buck said he's working on Pearl. I'm doing some minis tonight, mini painting.
Nice.
I'm working on the Iron Man because I don't feel like painting.
But you were painting last week on the Iron Man.
That's true, but I mean, I don't feel like whipping the airbrush out.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, how's the Blackbird coming?
Which part?
Has progress ceased since last time, or did you work on it since then?
On which one? The kit or this one?
No, the Blackbird, the kit there.
Oh no, I'm saving that for Francisco, but he couldn't make it today.
Oh, okay. So that's like a buddy build.
Yeah. That's a team build.
All right.
No, we haven't done anything.
Build a styrene kit by itself.
No, that's too much for me. I can't do it. I mean, the plastic is so. It's just too much.
Now
You really have to put this liquid stuff on there to hold the parts together?
Well, I have to glue plenty of things on Partworks.
I was surprised I actually had to glue a couple pieces on the A2. I thought they were like not necessarily press. What am I thinking? Like snap or something like that. I thought they would click.
Yeah, that or, held on the screws.
So, Todd,
Yes, sir.
remember when we got on earlier and, I was just messing with the camera?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So this is just those lights.
Yeah.
And
That's good.
Echo, turn on patio. That's with the bench lights.
It's very strange. It's tried to correct the color.
Yeah.
I like it without. Sit there in the dark.
Oh, hey, welcome, Steve.
Steve!
Hey,
Cool kit.
That is a badass looking kit, man.
I can't wait for him to start that. I'm super excited. I'm waiting. Open the box. Open the box, Steve. What's in the box?
what's in the box?
Oh, right across the cover art. Wow. So bold.
There.
Thanks.
like, why'd you mute yourself, Buck?
That is nice.
I expect you to chrome that whole thing.
All right.
They actually sell that chrome.
Yeah, I think
Is that-
Discord he bought that to do on the Friday streams.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
picture of
That's
the
a
wicked-
lot of
the wicked
styrene,
one.
brother.
The wicked picture of that model store he's got. Jealous.
That is cool.
Uh-oh.
I
That's
want
like-
one.
That's like pulling out like plastic from like a 1/16th scale tank. Like it's just a lot.
Oh, wow. The treads are rubber.
Sweet. How much that thing set you back?
Oh,
The power of credit cards. You never know. $89.
Oh, so credit card was free.
That's not bad.
That hobby store is a little expensive, but I'd never seen this before.
You're kidding.
they make that, and they make that flying one as well.
And they actually make them in chrome.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. The treads are actually rubber.
Very nice.
Now, when it comes to rubber treads, I mean, the paint, like if you wanted like a really metallic looking, like the box art, like would the paint stick to that?
I don't know.
You could paint them, but
Yeah,
I would recommend using a flexible paint.
Like what are we talking? Like not acrylic, like more enamel or something?
No, like the Vallejo paints. These,
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Oops. No,
All right. Well, there's not a lot of directions, believe it or not.
I'm getting there. Hang on, Don. There we go.
these are, they have X's in them. They're fairly flexible.
All right.
The model color. And Badger has a line called Freak Flex that has like rubberizers or something in them.
Oh, no kidding.
But like just straight acrylic paint, like Reaper paints, you know, if you move the rubber tread too much, it would probably start cracking.
Yeah. What would a sealant, like say you did use a Reaper paint, like would you just use like a black clear, or does that take away the flexibility as well?
The sealant would have to be flexible too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, Mike, glad you could join us.
I wasn't sure I was going
Not
to.
talking to us.
What?
He gets focused. He's like hyper focused.
Right. Right.
It's
Focus.
like-
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Now, what are you working on, Mac?
A drill?
I'm trying to make dead eyes for the Pearl.
He's making dead eyes.
Well, I ordered them, but they're lost in shipment or something. I don't know. I just
Oh my
gave
God,
up.
you still haven't gotten those?
No, that's why I don't like ordering from China, but they're the only place you can get the things. So
Ah, bless a goose. You ordered those quite a while ago.
Did
yeah,
you just say bless a goose?
yeah, it's a main thing.
Yeah, thank you, Mac. See, Todd. Ah,
Okay.
okay.
I think it's an
unique.
Eric thing.
No, well,
Not unique.
don't thank us because it sounds ridiculous to us in Maine as well.
Ah, well, what the hell?
And they have blessed geese and they drive cars, so, you know.
Yeah, we do drive cars.
I've never driven a car.
Yeah.
Yes, you have.
I don't remember what it was we were talking about, Eric, but God bless it, I just spit out a what?
We almost blessed the goose too. Just saying.
But I spit out something in a Mainer accent, and I was like, "What the hell?"
You've been hanging around with Eric too much.
I know.
I live in Maine, and I don't sound like that.
Oh, Todd's about to screw something up.
I am.
Eric is just susceptible.
Take a screw and put it some oil. And screw it something.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a hot Friday night right there. Oil and screwing.
Hey, at least Todd uses oil before he screws you.
Yeah. There went the PG rating.
Yep, we blame it on Buck.
Sure, go ahead.
There we go. Nice and pretty.
I mean, I did used to hang out with ammo troops, which is kind of like guys that joined the Air Force and wanted to join the Army.
I never knew anybody that joined the Air Force and really wanted to join the Army.
Ammo, man.
Nothing about that sounds right to me.
Ammo or anything. Okay, who's at the dentist?
What's that?
Mike is.
What?
We were just saying how much we appreciate you.
Yeah, I don't know that for a second.
You know, they might not be real brothers, but they sure do sound like it, you know?
What? Why?
Good for me.
Donnie, what stops them from being real brothers?
Genetics?
No, they're brothers from another mother, man.
No,
That's what I'm saying. They may not be real brothers, but they sure do a good impression of it.
No, genetics keeps us from being the same species.
That is true. I'm if you look really closely, I'm not as hairy as he is.
I'm just curious.
Eric.
I'm just curious which one of you has the knuckles dragging on the ground.
Well, one of us was smart enough to join the Air Force and the other the Army. Make a choice.
Okay, so Eric, do you need Band-Aids for your knuckles? When you scrape them?
Knuckle scraping. You know, it was really odd that I was having a conversation just recently with one of my older boys, Chris, and he's 17. And his aspiration is to join the military, and I've never pushed it on my 2-year-old, but he wants to, and I was like, well, that's cool, whatever works. And he wants to be a combat engineer, and I was like, well, that's cool, you want to do what Dad used to do, but I told him, I said, I didn't after the ASVAB test, and you go into the the office, and they talk to you about what you want to do for your MOS, what your career would be like. I never had aspirations to become one. I just wanted to be a heavy mechanic, get my knowledge, serve my country, get out, start my own shop. Right, I was going to work on big rigs. Had it all laid out, all planned out till the accident. But before that, I took that extra 16-week course to become a recovery specialist, and then things just kind of rolled into that. And then, of course, I started taking on more specialized roles, and bada boom, bada bing. But, I tried telling them, I said, you can go in and want to be a chef, and you'll walk out like 11 boots, which is infantry, right? So I said, they're going to use you how they want to use you, regardless of whatever MOS you think you might have. Now, I don't know if that was the same in the Air Force. But
it's pretty much service wide. That's everywhere.
Yep. Eric, it's funny you mentioned being a chef or shall we say cook. When I took the ASVAB in high school as a sophomore,
yeah,
the Army recruiter was the only one who really came after me. And he said I could do anything in the Army I wanted to except be a cook. I was too smart to be a cook.
Wow.
And what was funny was about a year and a half later, the Navy sent me this beautiful frameable certificate. I had a reserved spot as a nuclear reactor technician on a submarine, and I said, "Nope, you had me at. I like the sun."
I think that would be cool though to work on a sub. I don't know. I just think
to me, there's something about working on a boat that if there is a problem, there's nowhere to go.
Well, I know, and
I just don't want to work on a boat that when it goes to sink, it's already sunk.
Right.
There's always a place to go down.
Well,
there's less screaming involved. If that's a plus.
It's too bad.
Not really.
Yeah,
it's too bad Stu's not here. Because Stu can tell you guys, because I've seen videos of it. When I went to the senior academy, we had a Coastie instructor. The Coast Guard has boats that are designed to flip over.
No, but they don't sink.
No, they don't. But still, there's something inherently wrong with a boat that's designed to capsize.
No. It's just not sinking. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Well,
most boats flip over and they don't flip back over.
Yeah. Those do flip themselves back over. But it's funny because according to Dee, our instructor, a lot of people in the Coast Guard get lost at sea because they don't listen when they are told to tie yourself to the ship. The ship is not going down. You will. So I just figured out why these parts were not fitting.
Hey, Donnie, I got a paint question for you.
What's that?
So like I'm getting ready to paint the armor on this guy, right?
Right.
Do you start out dark and then work your way up into lighter highlights, or do you do it the opposite?
I start with whatever I want to be the shadow color.
So you start dark first.
Right. And then I put on the mid-tone, and then I put on the highlight. Most people start with the mid-tone, then they paint in the shadows, then they paint in the highlight. But to me, it's easier to start with the shadow because the shadow is what's down in all the little crevices and corners and all the places that are hard to get to.
Eric, don't listen to Donnie. He's lying to you.
He would never.
I'm willing to bet that Donnie starts with the primer.
Okay, technically, yeah.
Sorry, Donnie, had to call you out on that.
Right.
All right.
When I'm painting a figure that has a lot of armor like that one, I prime with black. So technically, I've already painted the shadows.
Yes, and that's what I did just on his armor. Right?
But
So,
yeah, start with your darkest metallic, and then work your way up from there. That's the way I do it.
okay. For the wings, I don't mind them. I'm not going for like say like pure white or whatever. But I was thinking if that's what you're saying, to start with the dark, right? So I got
Right.
cloudy gray over the black, and then work my way up to white. Like maybe have like a pathway transition.
Right. I mean, it depends on what you want the highlight color to be. Do you want the highlight color to go all the way to white, or do you want it to just be a lighter gray, or what? You know.
Well, all the way to white. You know, I do want to give it the presence that, you know, they were white wings at once or whatever, but you know, maybe like the cloudy gray. I don't know.
Right. And then work your way up to white.
Yeah. You know, it would probably be dragon white, pure white. Just,
Well, I successfully made
Or
one.
you could paint the wings, you know, like an eagle's wings or something. You know, part of the feather's white, and then like gray or brown on the inside feathers and white on the feathers out toward the tip.
Okay. So I see what you're saying. Would it be too much color? Okay, so would it be too much color if I did exactly what you just said about the eagle, right? So it's like almost like a two-tone, right? So instead of doing, say, like brown and white like the eagle, substitute the brown maybe for the color of the armor, like whatever that's going to be. Like, say the armor's purple, right? Would that be too much purple if the highlight was in the wings as well?
Well, I wouldn't go with the exact same purple. You know, use a different shade of purple just to kind of separate it from the armor a little bit. But yeah, purple would work if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
if you use exactly the same shade of purple, then looking at the figure from the front, where the wings come out from behind the armor, it's going to kind of blend together with the armor. You know what I'm saying?
like that.
Yeah. So use purple, but use a different shade of purple than what you're using on the armor.
Would you use the color on the top then, the top feathers, and then the white would be on the long ones?
Whichever way you want to do it. Well, most wings are painted with the color, like the brown or the gray or whatever, on the inner feathers.
Right.
And then the tip feathers are usually white, but I've done it the other way around too, and it looks just as good.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Trim, definitely. Yeah, I think I'll do this, dude, with purple armor.
I didn't catch what it was, but we made Rich laugh.
We made Rich
Like this one. I painted the inner part of the feather white and the outer part brown.
Oh wow, that like totally accentuated the wings.
Yeah, you can do it the other way around if you want. Brown in here and white out here.
Okay, so if I'm getting you, all right, so you're starting from the tips. So it
Yeah,
was
and
reverse of what the highlighting normally be. Okay.
if you're using purple, you could do purple here and white out here, or purple out here and white in here, whichever way you would rather do it.
Okay. Mountain stone is eventually I'll end up getting more Reaper paints.
For brush painting, I would rather use Reaper paints than anything.
Well, yeah.
But that's just me.
No, I mean, I've heard that from a lot of people. I was on the Reaper Discord for the longest time.
Yeah, I still am.
Lots and lots of fanboys there, which is why I just kind of like, you know, like I quietly left.
Well, I mean, that's true with any Discord, though, you know?
Hey, we don't have
There's going to be fanboys. That's why they went to that Discord, you know?
We don't have fanboys. How come we don't have fanboys? Huh?
Is this guy named Eric?
Hey,
Is this guy
Eric, you don't
named
like
Eric?
HTM?
Do you really want fanboys?
Nope. We want groupies. Come on.
Yeah, now you're talking. I mean,
Oh, that's
Hey,
a-
Steve, how does it feel actually having instructions?
Yeah, it's a whole new thing. Not that I can read them.
That's 7 dead eyes. Only 113 more to go.
Oh, that ain't bad. Keep going.
well, you're almost done then.
Right?
That's like Eric in the tracks to that tank.
Uh-huh.
Hey, that's what I should bust out and work on.
That way, some of us who have worked on those tracks can laugh.
We gotta get rich in here. That's what we gotta get.
That's what
That's such a bitch.
that's what I was thinking. That's why I just posted the link again. I think
So
Rich
Rich
just
can
doesn't
ignore
like
it again?
us. Yeah. I think Rich just doesn't really like us.
Like I said, so Rich can ignore it again?
Again.
Okay, now this is downright irritating. I dealt with it on the lower deck where I can hide it, but on the upper deck, it's really, really irritating.
I was looking at the wrong person. Buck's usually top left. And I looked
Well,
up
hang on.
there and it's like, it's Iron Man. He's talking about decks. What? Wait, Buck's down there.
Okay, so I just switched cameras so I can show you guys. Eric's going to get seasick and barf. Okay.
Yay, Will, there's Goofy.
Yeah.
Twice. So you can see right here, this lines up perfect. Down here on the bottom and on this side, it does not.
Wood
And
play.
since no, I gotta sand that down.
Angle the camera down a little more so it'll focus on the ship and not on Goofy. There we go.
There. But you see how that doesn't fit?
Wood putty.
Right.
That's easy. You don't have to sand anything. Wood putty. And then if you get
Wood
frustrated
putty.
with it, wipe the son of a bitch.
No.
I had similar problems with mine.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that it's just irritating. I know what I've got to do because this piece doesn't quite fit in there. The next piece over. So I'm going to sand it down on the front to where I can get the front end to match, but then I've got to sand the bastard down or shave it somehow.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
Eminem.
just sand it down.
And what's
How
the beautiful
goes
thing
it
about wood?
all the way in Tasmania, Australia.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's from Tasmania, Australia. I wonder if he's met the Tasmanian devil.
No, we keep the Tasmanian devil here, Eric.
You mean not like you guys? I love to watch you guys so I can get a really good laugh to end the week. Wow, thanks, Rick.
Hey, at least we're good for something, right?
Yeah, you know what? I agree. At least we're good for something. I don't know what yet, but at least we're good for something.
And he's not laughing at us, he's laughing with us.
Oh, he's laughing at us.
Right?
No, he's laughing at us. I tell Eric the same thing. I tell Eric the same thing.
Do that.
Tell Eric the same thing. I'm not laughing with him. I'm laughing at him.
Eminem says, we're doing okay. Tasmania Devils all around where I live.
I hear they're very mean.
Well, Looney Tunes was. Hey, I love Taz, man. He was cool as hell. I used to have a sticker on the tailgate of my. I had a '93 Ford Ranger, and I had a sticker on the tailgate that looked like Taz ripping through the metal from the inside.
That's cool, Don. Hey, you know, and that what's cool is that my first vehicle that I actually bought myself was a '91 Ranger XLT.
A '91 what?
A '91 Ranger XLT.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a metallic forest green.
He says that's cool, like it really was.
Mine was metallic red.
Yes, get lots of Taz sweets. Sweet down there.
Okay, let's see. 2A
Now,
and
see,
2B.
If I remember correctly, Australia should be coming out of their winter as we're coming into ours.
That is correct.
Still at the bottom of the world.
You taking pictures of me again, Todd?
No, it's just a knee. Let's see if I can do it on. Oh, we're up here. Sorry. Area. Let's look cameras. It's on the knee.
As long as I don't.
I had to reroute the wire for the foot, so I was trying to reroute it inside the knee so it wasn't visible.
Is your camera still working okay, Todd?
The what?
Is your camera still working okay?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he wasn't taking pictures of you then, Eric.
Wow.
Oh, alrighty. I will be right back, guys.
Oh, there's another little tab there.
There's like 3 things to do. Each of these episodes. We're already on 45. Oh, we can build another foot. Oh boy. Light in.
Todd,
Yo!
Metalmania asked if you were building the Iron Man.
I am building the Iron Man.
Are you actually working on his lights right now?
I am going to light his foot because we're about to do 45, which is his right foot. So, yeah.
You mean you caught up with me? Damn.
No, I passed you. You stopped at 42, I believe. 41
did?
even.
I think it was 42. Or what? No.
No, I think you stopped at 41. You didn't even finish the pack.
No, I finished the pack.
Did you? All right, then you stopped at 42.
Are you kidding? You guys will riot if I don't finish your pack.
I did riot. You still ignored me.
Well, that tells you where you stand, doesn't it?
Apparently so. I'm gonna go back to it. Go back to it. Boot, ankle, basically all the same stuff from the other foot. All right.
So close.
Yeah, I couldn't decide what to do. I part of me wanted to do the Titanics, part of me wanted me to do work on Kit Dashboard, and I ended up here.
That's not the Titanic or Kit's dashboard.
You are correct. No.
So what you're trying to say is you couldn't make up your mind, so you just punted.
Well, I walked into the lab and my purple mat was still on the desk, so that decided for me.
You don't know how much. Actually, you do know because I hit you up on Discord. I was going to say you don't know how much work I did to get set up for tonight.
You did do a lot of work for tonight, but it looks good.
Yep.
How do you
Thank
like
you.
the light working in it?
I like it. I've actually, when it was daylight, it was one of these things of couldn't tell if it was going to be bright enough. But it's dark out now, and only those 3 lights are what's on.
It's good. Looks good.
I think they were worth it. I think they were worth what I paid for them. I think it was like $60.
Yeah, what lights did you get?
I'll post a link on Discord.
Cool.
They're from Amazon. They're what was it? When we bought them, I think there was actually a lightning deal. When we looked at them, the 2-pack, there was a lightning deal on them. Holy crap! I'll be right back, guys.
What's wrong?
His souffle collapsed. How's it going, Steve?
It's going.
Yeah? Is that a glue together, snap together?
Yeah, it's a glue together, and I'm probably going to have to be careful how I do it because I want to paint some of these before they get assembled.
Yeah. Hand brush, airbrush?
Yeah, I think so. Which means I'll have to set up the paint booth.
Is it acrylics?
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, it's acrylic. I really don't. I could paint right on here, I guess.
Yeah, I put down like old flyers, like junk mail, and just spray painted. I don't even feel like digging out my booth anymore. It's all water-based, alcohol-based.
Amazon is getting a little bit frightening.
Yeah, what was your emergency?
I ordered that camera at 5:30.
Oh, hey. Talk about same-day delivery.
Well, what was funny was when I first looked at it, it was 4:59, and it said order in 1 minute to get it today.
Yeah.
30 minutes later, I finally ordered it, and I got it today.
Oh, I bet you Eric doesn't get that offer.
No. Eric gets the offer of order today, and we'll get it to you this century.
Yeah, when I ordered the Weras for him, the screwdrivers, it said delivered to him next day. Delivered to him 5 days. Like, wow.
That's like this headset. I ordered it on Amazon. It said next day delivery. I ordered it at like 9:30 or something like that on a Sunday night. And when I went to leave to go to work the next morning, it was sitting on the porch.
Yeah. Is it one of those headsets with a wire that has the mic?
No, it's Bluetooth.
But it doesn't have a mic on a wire. The mic is inside the headset.
No, the mic's on a little wire.
Yeah, I would move it about 3 inches away from your mouth. That'll help.
Sorry. It's pretty far away anyway.
That's better already. Keep going. Even if you have to move it up to like your nose, that'll help.
Right?
Yeah. I think you're just go ahead.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better.
Maybe I need to turn automatic volume control off and just turn it down.
Well, are you running a Windows machine? You have a Windows PC? You're probably have mic boost turned on inside your microphone settings.
I don't think so. Let me look.
It's inside Windows.
Let me look.
There's mic boost in the stream setup too.
Yeah, I think Buck already turned him down because of that. But
Let me double check.
The volume for the microphone on my computer is set to 5.
Yeah, I turned him way down on the stream. So I'm going to share my screen. I've already posted the link to Discord. But I'll show you guys what the lamps that I'm using are. Those are what I got. With taxes, they were almost $60.
That's not bad though.
No.
now,
And
I was going to say, do you use OBS or no?
sometimes.
I was going to say, because you can set the color temp on your OBS to 5600 to match those. The color temp.
Yeah. I normally use OBS, but for some reason today, every time I turned on OBS and then tried to go into StreamYard, it says, hey, something else is using the camera, we can't do it.
Oh.
So, I know I have OBS on, I have the virtual camera on, so you can use it, fool.
And the one thing I did do is instead of the stands the tripods that came with, they're really, really cheap tripods.
Yeah. No, that's pretty typical.
So what I had 2 swing arms and a flexible cable mount just sitting around doing nothing. Unfortunately, 2 of them had cell phone holders on them. So I ended up spending $8 to replace those with the screw-in mount.
Oh, so you didn't use the tripods?
No, I tried it, but they take up too much space on the desk.
He's not wrong. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
How big the legs of those tripods can get.
Do they have like camera mounts on them? You know what
Yes.
I'm talking about?
Yes, they do.
That would be easily worked with then. I may have to get a set of those and get rid of this little funky lamp that I got.
Well, and I took the mounts. There's actually a second piece to the mount that goes, another piece that goes on here. That's actually on the swing arms. But let me open this up. And I actually accidentally bent one of these things because this is just really cheap plastic.
Oh,
But that's how.
tripods.
Yeah, they're small tripods, but look at the size of them. When when you set them up, that takes way too much bench space.
Ouch.
Of course, on the other hand, they're small compared to TODD's.
Mine are huge.
Monster light boxes. 8 foot long table, 16 inches of workspace.
Another issue done.
What happened to Tinkerbells?
He just leaves. You know him. He ran away. He pulled an Eric.
Yeah,
I think he went to go like tuck his son in or something.
that could be. What I'm really, really curious about, and I'll find this out tomorrow, is when I plug this puppy in, will StreamYards recognize both of the cameras?
I have, yeah. So both my cameras are 922s. I actually went into the Windows registry and renamed one of them, so it's 922.2, so I can tell which one is which. I can show you how to do that if you want.
How to do that?
Yeah, I'll show you how to do that. So it doesn't they don't both come up as 922s. You know which one's which.
That would be very helpful.
Yeah.
I have
But I don't know.
22s and a C920.
Very cool.
I took the 920 and put it back in my offer.
I do have to say that between the two, I thought about actually picking up another 615 because they stopped making them for a while, but now they're making them again. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm using right now. Is a C615. Camera is 7 years or 8 years old. It has a pretty good picture.
Oh, I can smell it. Steve is thinking.
I thought Eric was thinking.
No, Steve's thinking. I can smell it from here. What's cooking, Steve? What are you thinking?
His brain?
I'm just wondering what the next step's going to be.
It's always paint. Lisa, that's what it always seems like when I'm putting that blackboard together. It's like paint this, paint this, paint this, paint this. Glue two things. Paint everything, glue two more.
Paint some more.
Mm-hmm.
Scrape the paint off of this part because you weren't supposed to get paint on that spot.
But see, that's the secret to painting tiny, tiny things. You go through all of that, but you don't tell anybody. I said, oh man, that looks good. Oh, thank you. You don't tell them, well, I painted this part and got a little over there, and then I repainted that and got some up there and had to repaint that.
Ask me about my 1/350 scale Titanic and the handrails. No, don't. That's it'll just give me nightmares. I mean, you know how it goes, Donnie, when you get a little bit of paint overlap, and so you go back. No, you go back and you fix it.
Back and forth. Yeah,
and the
done that many times.
And the part gets bigger and bigger. Metal Mania, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you coming by. If you look in the link, if you look in the description, you'll find the links to all of our channels. Plus, there should be one to Hobby Time Modelers on Facebook and our Discord if you care to join.
Yep. Thanks for coming.
You might know. Todd.
Yes, sir.
Do you know anything about XSplit?
No, what is that?
It's a video program. I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it.
Well, I'm looking at it, and it says, I'm looking at what it says on this thing that came with the camera that says, no green screen required. Remove, replace, or blur your background with XSplit VCam. Works on Discord, Skype, and more. Of course it works on Skype because
can do that.
So can Skype.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's built in. Like, what do I need an app for? It does that automatically.
Well, it's free for 6 months. It's free for 6 months until they charge you like $800 bucks.
What do you need to use it for?
I don't. I think I had the same card in the last one of these that I bought, and I think I just threw it away. Thought for a second there I heard Tinker.
Oh man.
What?
I want to refill my glass and there's no more Sexton.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, are you, Donnie, are you going to be okay?
This glass
Maybe.
This glass is mostly
All right, where do we think I kept
rum.
that? Oh,
You guys behaving yourself or what?
No.
Are you coming back to tuck us in?
I'm doing what?
Are you coming back to tuck us in?
Oh, yes.
I thought you were going to come back and drop off the street.
Yeah, come back and let us know, hey, I gotta go.
Wow. Oh, little faith. Oh, by the way, and I don't really care if this is like public knowledge, but since you guys are all together and whatnot, had a very important meetings all week for my boy, and it was confirmed he's autistic. So he's got ADHD, autism, and that's what I was basically dealing with upstairs just now. So,
But he doesn't really act like it.
It's just hard to explain. It's
Well,
my
there's a lot of
oldest-
there's different severities of it too, right?
Yeah,
Like,
correct.
people can have autism and live
So
perfectly normal
he's
life.
high functioning.
Very much so. Like mathematical skills are off the charts. He has a 200-page book that he's writing with a full-on story, chapters. I mean, you name it. You know, I mean,
That's cool.
The kid's insanely intelligent, but when it comes to emotional control, when it comes to social interactions, that's where he just totally drops off. So,
So see, they tried to diagnose my son with ADHD. They put him on Ritalin and everything, and then we finally took him and talked to a sociologist, and he said, "No, man, he ain't got ADHD. He doesn't like crowds of people. He has a social disorder."
Yep. No, and that's what the meetings were for, you know. And I told everybody in the meetings, I was like, "Look, guys, oh geez, there had to been like, I don't know, 8 or 9 people in the first meeting." And but I was telling them, I said, you know, I don't give 2 shits about titles. I said, my boy needs help. You know, he needs assistance.
Yeah, just make sure he gets what he needs.
We need to know what direction to head in. So, yeah, it's been, this last week has been like insanely.
Did they give you a plan to work toward, or what?
We are, since this was the diagnosis was yesterday. That was the final meeting we had. Here they're working out a plan. They have a partial one with the school right now. So because they're gonna now consider him a special needs, and that puts him, I guess, in a different category than, say, you know, hey, there's a problem child that needs kind of like a teacher aid kind of thing. It's kind of beyond that. So they got that set up, and we got some other external sources, you know, therapists and whatnot. One coming to the home, and then of course we're gonna have one set up at the hospital. So,
Whoever's typing should mute. They have a very loud keyboard.
I just figured you guys ought to know. You guys are like family, so you know I don't mind that out.
Yeah.
Well, I just hope that the school system up there handles it better than the school system down here does.
Well, so far so good, Don. I'm not gonna. I can't make it. You know, like a. I don't know. My brain's fried. You know, it kind of is what it is. I've had issues before. You know, last year and already a couple this year. That they're treating them as if like they didn't have anything. So the punishments are kind of like the same. And when you're dealing with children that have these type of issues going on, you have there's a different way of handling things with them.
Right.
To get like a different outcome. So, or the outcome you want. So,
letting some parts dry.
Rolando, how's it going? We have Michael Jordan fans are the worst NBA fans. That's quite a name there, buddy.
That is a name.
If it works, it works.
By the way, Steve, didn't you do this model recently?
Which one's that?
Enterprise. 18-inch, I think it is.
That tiny little snap-together one.
Well, he did the 1/1000 scale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the real tiny. I forget who made it.
Polar lights.
Polar lights, yeah.
Yeah, not the. I think this one's like 5/37 scale. 'Cause I was gonna say,
Like I said, I had
That's
built
650
30
scale.
years, so
but I was gonna say, look what I got, Steve.
Yeah, that was a 650 scale.
I just want to say Mark showed that off on camera. I saw that, and
Yeah.
I can't believe he's building like 100 of those. Drilled
Who
10
is?
holes. He's
Oh,
nuts.
the dead eyes, yeah.
Oh, the dead eyes.
Look at those. He's nuts.
Hang on. Let me blow that up.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm the only one blowing things up.
Too late.
And how many of those, Mark, you got to make?
120.
Oh,
I've got 12 done.
oh.
But you know, to be honest, I've ordered these parts previously with other kits. I genuinely am enjoying making these parts.
Oh, there you go. Well,
I mean, I
actually,
did order them for this boat, but they lost overseas or something, so I gave up. And I said, you know what, I'll make my own. Saw a few videos online about it, and so far I've had some pretty good success. So.
well, I was looking, and the stack you have there, including plus the one you had in your hand, I only count 10. You're hiding 2.
Well, those ones I haven't drilled the holes out, but I got all these ones done.
Ah.
Well, the main thing is, as long as you're enjoying it.
I am. Some of them are better than others. Like this one here is super good. But you should see the dead eyes that came with the kit. They're absolutely horrible.
Hey, it's the same way with this photo etch I'm working on right now. Some of them look really awesome, and some of them are like, thank God there's only 4 tiny windows you can see them through.
All right.
So you guys do know what this Enterprise is for, right?
Breast cancer awareness.
Yep. So you've seen the
You know I was psychic, did you?
but you've seen the one from Dirk Pitt, right?
Yeah.
That's why I've got to make one, because that one looks so nice as a pink Enterprise.
Where's the top of the table? One H.
I do have to say, they give you a lot of options. That's a ton of stickers.
What are those for?
For the ship.
Oh, for the Enterprise? Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you can give it a lot of different registry names and numbers.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying is that you've got the stickers, and I'm opening them right now. I think the decal sheets are exactly the same.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
Very cool.
And I just modified mine to spell out the rust bucket.
Yeah, there are enough letters to spell out rust bucket.
You doubt the master of destruction? Please.
That doesn't mean, just because you're the master of destruction does not mean that you can spell.
Well, I did.
See, I know what hillbilly part of Maine he came from. I know he can't spell.
Oh, I showed before he was.
But
Before
his
he showed
wife
up.
can.
It said bus rocket.
His wife can spell, though.
Yeah.
Big Charlie's here.
I actually wanted to thank you, Todd,
Hey,
inadvertently
Big Charlie.
for the link to the where you filled out the survey thing there.
Oh, the IXO, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to say thank you for that. That was pretty cool because
No, if they do it that way, it's going to be a perfect solution for most people. There's some people that probably, if they do it as a big lump sum, there's going to be a lot of people that can't afford that.
Sure, yep.
Yeah. But I think that the first option is going to be a lump sum. They're just going to say you want to buy like the Enterprise 80 through to 140. It's, here's the thing. They don't have all the markup. So I don't think people are like, oh, they're going to charge more per issue. I think they're going to charge less because they don't have to deal with the Eagle Moss markup. They don't have to deal with all of they're going to package it all together. So you have a bunch of shipping and handling you don't have to miss. They can come in and say, hey, we're going to sell every one of these issues at $8.
Well, wouldn't that be cool, though?
Yeah, but there's a lot of people, even then, a couple hundred, 50 issues at $8, some people can't afford that. So I could see that in the beginning, they're going to do like that big bulk sale. Then they'll probably work on their website and start selling individual issues, and then maybe down the road, they'll do a subscription. Bring the subscriptions back. I don't think they're set up to do subscriptions. I don't think they're set up for it. And honestly, I don't think they want to do it.
Well, right. But like you said, if they were to sell it cheaper, they might do that just to get rid of the stock they have and kind of like I don't know, just get rid of the stock they have.
Well, there's stuff they're gonna have to make, right? I think that's why they're collecting this information. Is there's things that they're just gonna have to make, regardless. So,
well, if they do, if we go on that mode of thinking, would you? I mean, they have to make it. They have to have the molds, the production, everything else. They might as well just continue, right?
Oh no,
they have the molds.
They own the molds. They have them. The molds have been created for everyone. Every model you've ever seen a picture of. All the molds are done. So
I want my Batmobile.
That's what I was going to say. That means that the Batmobile has the molds. The 68 Mustang has the molds. It's done. They just have to get licensor approval or whatever. I mean, Wayne brought up a good point. He goes, a lot of times these or was it something else? Was it Wayne? I don't know, but they were talking about a lot of times they can get away with doing 4 issues without having a license, right? They're trying to see if it's going to sell. They can build 4 issues. That's why it's only 4 without the licensing. And
that makes sense.
And they obviously don't really test here because we don't have news agents, but it's. I think that you got to remember they only spent $300K, which to a big company is probably not a lot, but to us it is. $300,000 to buy those assets realistically is not that much in the world of business. To buy all the assets from Eagle Moss for $300K is a pretty good steal. However, Eagle Moss
is literally a steal.
Yeah, Eagle Moss also owed PCT like $1 million plus. So PCT has money they need to get back, right? They're trying to recoup the cost. I don't see them just we'll finish the models and then throw it away. I think it's going to keep going. They'll find a way.
Right.
Well, and that's the thing is that I just open up my spreadsheet where I track all my artworks, and I've been saying it on Discord. I'll say it here. I don't see spending another $1,250 on the Enterprise.
I'm just to start it up again.
Yeah, I'm just too disappointed in it, and my wife and I talked about it. I've offered it on Discord. Next, it's going to go out on HTM on Facebook. Then it's eventually going to end up on eBay because I'm going to sell it.
I'd help you out with that if I had the money there, bro.
Rob a bank.
I would. No.
Donnie can build it. He's the one that's super excited about it.
Yeah.
Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back.
He's going to rob a bank. He's going to rob a bank. On the other hand, the Ghostbusters, I'm down to $500 on that. I love my Ghostbusters. Yeah.
I am not that
And-
enamored with that thing. The Ghostbusters.
What, with the Ghostbuster? I am.
Yeah.
I love that car. And then, on the, got my shipment 10 on the London bus. So if I ever get the cab for the bus,
It's in Chicago. Go get it.
yeah, but it's in customs and they don't like you coming to the office.
All right, so I figured out a schedule for at least October for the live stream of the first one for the Illinois and the second one for the R2. And like I said, I'll let you know the dates here once I'm done with this. But yeah, I looked at it and I was like, well, maybe I should start doing more, scheduling, I guess.
When do you think we're going to hear more about that Peterbilt?
Oh, the Peterbilt. That right now, that's over in France. They're doing a test run on it. I expect it'll do well because I'm already hearing people talk about it. Pretty good. So
Yeah, that's the one I'm planning on going with.
I would build that.
oh,
Same
it
here.
looks amazing and it's flipping huge.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to do. Assuming it does well.
Oh, it
I don't-
it already is. It's not
Who's doing it? Gigatini? That's it.
Come back. But no, if they would offer them for like $8 an issue, man, that would be real tempting.
Who's
By the way-
doing the Peterbilt? Is it Hatchet? Is it?
I don't know. It was in French.
Well, yeah, but that's probably D'Agostini.
Which Peterbilt is it?
359.
All right, so let me
It's the old.
Let me-
It's the old style.
go take a look on the Google.
The Google.
I sent. It was on one of the patchwork pages, and I snapped a couple pictures, sent it to Mac, and of course Mac was all like giddy.
For good reason.
Well, I mean, why would I build an R2 when I can build a Peterbilt?
Yeah.
Because R2's cool.
Yeah, R2's cool.
There you go. Powered foot.
And besides, I would totally build the Peterbilt way before I would do Optimus Prime. I'm with Todd on that. The Optimus Prime's kind of like, that's sad.
I kind of like the Optimus Prime.
You be quiet.
My wife's going to build it.
She's gonna do
I like
Optimus?
Optimus Prime.
Yeah, she loves Transformers.
I do too. And honestly, y'all, we were talking last week, and y'all were saying that because it doesn't transform, that's a killer.
Yeah.
And if you look at
That's the same thing she said.
right, but if you look at 95% of the premium, in other words, expensive, highly detailed Optimus Prime and Bumblebee and all that models, they don't transform.
Do you know
because,
why?
Because to get most of the detail, it's really hard to do.
Nope. Hasbro won't license anybody else to do transforming Transformers. Only Hasbro gets to build transforming Transformers.
That's an even better reason, and that's not true. They have license because there's a couple of companies that do it. Just most of them don't. There's a company that has a automatic transforming Optimus Prime. You just tell it to transform and it does.
Well, do I keep going? That was 40,
Yeah.
42, 43, 44,
Yes.
40, 39. Do
Why
I
is
keep
this
going?
a question?
We still got 45 minutes time.
What's that?
We still got 45 minutes.
All right. I have another 4 issues.
Did anybody watch the Hasbro Pulse presentation?
I watched
today?
some of that today. Yes. I did not see anything I wanted.
You know, I'm going to have to get myself as an Iron Man.
Now the selfie things, those are cool.
Oh yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Yeah,
Yeah, I want to see your face on a Mandalorian.
that was the other one I was thinking about, the Mandalorian.
Oh, I only went through 1 issue. I lied. I'm fired.
How much
That was-
that cost, though?
That was 43 to 46. Now we'll do 47 to 50.
How much does it cost to get them to put your face on something like that?
Well, right now they're running a special at $60.
$60. Yep.
That's not that bad, really.
Instead of
No,
80
and
bucks.
it's only
Yep.
$80 regular. So
Yep. Then you take a bunch of pictures with the Hasbro app, the Pulse app. You take like a profile picture and a.
well, it must think I'm too ugly because I couldn't get it to scan me.
Oh well, that's definitely
Bad.
definitely the case. Or Steve, maybe you're just too cute.
Well, this is cool.
Speaking of lighting, they put in the new LEDs in here.
Oh, in the shop? Yeah. And
Look at. Well, that did it work? Did my picture switch? Yeah. Look how bright it is in here.
here, we'll make you full here. Oh my God! I wish
It's
my
like being
room. I wish
outside at the supermarket.
I wish my room looked like that.
Right?
Instead of me hiding under like 2 lights in a dark room.
What are those, like LED shop lights or something?
No, they're LED panel lights. They took out the fluorescent. They put in the LED, and they had different modes.
How
and I
many
told
of
them
them are in there?
what's that?
How many of them are in there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 of them.
9 of them. Jeez.
Charlie's mom
6,500
garage. How's it
daylight.
doing?
Yeah, 6,500 daylight.
Your wife does not agree with us, Steve.
What's that?
She's sitting in chat saying that she's disappointed that Optimus is better than R2. So
Oh, this is
That's so sad.
I would totally build Optimus if I hadn't already started R2.
Okay, let me show. I went to the Altaïa site, which is the D'Agostini in France.
yes, Altaïa.fr.
Yeah, I got to show you guys something because some of you are going to start drooling.
Oh, they have some good stuff, dude. Don't bring that up. You're going to disappoint everybody. You can get Robocop, the Falcon, the X-Wing. Keep going.
Falcon.
Pull up the whole list.
I'm
I got a
Star
bunch
Wars
of
fan.
Wow,
I think
they
that-
come and these are the same patchwork as before, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just they're just running in
Picture-
France.
That picture right there proves that French people are bass backwards.
Why?
Because it's not the Millennium Falcon, it's the Falcon Millennium.
Oh.
It's the Falcon. No, keep it up. Pull that page up. They have. You can get I think the Gran Torino from Starsky and Hutch, which was an American show.
That would be awesome.
You can get what else was on there? RoboCop, Alien.
Whoops,
Everything
wrong one.
in France don't know how to build styrene models then.
The alien's already out because I've been watching a guy over in the UK build up his alien.
Yeah,
That Millennium
Wayne
Falcon.
did the first couple packs of it.
Kevin's doing it. Yeah.
Well, see here, Todd. Here's the reason I brought it up. Is you see the second row, second one on the left.
Mm-hmm.
That one's on Fan Home now, or on D'Agostini now.
Yeah, they asked me if I wanted to build that. The Rossi bike?
Yeah. Rossi.
Well, the thing is, that tells me that the Falcon is going to be coming back to the States soon.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think the Falcon will come back. I think the X-Wing will come back. They'll come back.
The X-Wing is not... sorry, but it's not worth bringing back.
No, you don't want the miniatures. They have at the top, it's like collections or something like that. You can find the actual... They have a part work section.
Collections, but that's collectibles.
No, it's like model building or something like that.
Frick.
There it is.
Yeah, try that. Maquettes, yeah. So they have the rally car.
Ooh, an Infinity
Megazord. The Infinity Gauntlet, Megazord, keep going. The Rossi bike. Falcon, the GT40. There's the big, the Indian Springfield.
Oh my goodness.
Indian Springfield.
The train.
Ooh, a Veyron.
Goodness, Buck, stop. What's that wooden boat? I can't read it.
Which one?
I do that
It's
Springfield.
the wooden boat.
Oh, I do the train too.
Is that the Victory?
I would do the train.
Marquette du Bateau de Bretagne. It's a British, but I don't think it's the Victory. Might be.
It's in British. It's French.
No, it's not Victory.
It's not. Okay. I was just going to ask you, Matt, because you're more familiar with it.
Yeah, it's a similar class, but it's not Victory.
That was
Okay, Todd.
2000.
I want your kit. I want your kit to speak French.
Shit,
I bet it doesn't.
Hey, I'm doing this one
The Samba
eventually.
I like that Rossi bike though. That's just so cool.
I
Did you
want the
see?
Falcon.
Did you see that
Wait a
Wayne
minute,
started
scroll
building
down,
it?
Buck.
It's huge.
Was there a jet at the bottom right?
So what? Which one?
Was there
Who?
a jet at the bottom? No, that's a shark. Okay, never mind.
Jet.
I have some glasses on right now, so
It's a jet shark.
it's a jet.
The part work of a shark.
Did you say these are available in the U.S. or they're not?
No, this is all in France. But you know what? I literally almost said, you know what? I got to build some of these. That I was going to get like a French forwarding address. I did that for the Terminator and ship it over here anyway.
Did it? Wow.
I wonder if I got any French viewers that would do it.
I want that one. I want
Which one?
Megazord.
I do have to disagree with the lady in the house, Katrina, that R2 is totally better than Optimus Prime. Just saying.
Take it back.
I
That
did.
is so freaking cool.
There's some people building the Megazord on YouTube.
Hey, that's the best of Ultron because it's the Lions.
No, that's
Typical
the
one,
best Ultron.
No.
That is not Ultron at all. That is Power Rangers.
Yeah,
That's Power Rangers.
that's Power Rangers.
Oh, it looks like Voltron from. Okay,
Yeah.
Somebody,
I'm
somebody,
just gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna sit
somebody
back.
pull his geek card.
It's
That
still
looks
cool.
like Lions, right?
Todd, it doesn't matter if we pull his geek card. We've done it before. He always finds a way to get it back. No, the Power Ranger one, Chris Falcon's building.
Sorry to hear that.
I gotta look that up on YouTube. I want that Falcon though.
That's why I brought it up. I honestly think that very likely that's going to come to the States again.
100 on eBay for about 1,300.
That's a damn good deal if you can get it for $1,300 because it costs $1,600 if you buy it as a part work.
I saw them the other day on eBay. Isn't it amazing? Like You start looking at part work stuff on YouTube, and then eBay starts offering it to you. Isn't that amazing?
No, the amazing thing is when you're talking around the smart speakers like we've got, when you go to Facebook and suddenly they start start showing you things that you were just talking about, but these speakers don't listen to you.
That's not amazing. They already know it anyway.
Yeah.
We know they're listening. They tell you they're listening.
No, I've done it before. You've heard it with how upset Alexa gets if you ask her about the NSA.
Yeah, definitely don't ask her about Brazilian fart porn. That'll screw up your shopping list forever. What?
I didn't hear what he said.
It's probably a good thing.
Alexa did.
Yeah, right?
All you gotta do is rewind the video.
Nah, it's too much trouble.
Whoops. One of my diffusers fell. That's what I get for using cheap cake.
Okay.
So, speaking of things on eBay, so R2Q5.
Yes. The golden one, right?
No, not the golden one. That's the black one.
Black and copper.
Well, the black one that runs, I mean, it's just like the R2D2, but it runs about, I want to say the cheapest I've seen it is for $190. Until yesterday.
How much you someone for?
I did.
Did you buy?
It's going to make you sick how much I'm going to pay, or I paid for it.
I hope it was less than $100.
It was.
Good.
Oh, and,
but I'm not
wait. It also comes with a BB-8.
That's too bad.
Oh. Who are you going to give that to?
I don't know yet.
BB-8.
How much you get?
So you're going to tell her?
You ready?
Yeah.
It was on oxygen. It was on auction 6 days, 22 hours. So I saw it within 2 hours of it being posted. He had it listed for initial bid of $39. I went $50 because I knew it was going to go much higher. And then my wife said, "Message him, see what he wants to, see what he wants outright."
Yeah.
She asked him what he wants outright for it. He said $50 plus shipping.
So,
yes. The one thing is, he said in his auction, he said he doesn't know if either of them work because he doesn't have the app. But the charging light on the R2Q9 or Q5 does come on. So what does that say to you?
good enough.
I'll take the BB-8 off your hands.
I know you would. You might get one eventually.
I will.
But
Good, Buck. That's a hell of a deal right there.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
Good job on that, man.
Yeah, I was jealous of Donnie with his R2 and BB9 or BB8 for $125.
Right?
I truly was. And then I managed this. I'm like, holy monkey shit. And it's funny because it said in the auction the guy he's 64 and he just doesn't want to mess with it. Had he not worked with me and let me buy it now, that thing would have gone for a couple of $100 easy.
Yep.
No, it's got no box. I don't care.
No, seriously, that was a sweet deal, man.
Oh yeah. Which the great part about that is that I have now completed the set. I have all 4.
That's super cool.
That means Bob's paying for the StreamYards next year. Yay! Thanks, Buck.
What? What? Huh? Who? What? I can't.
Pouring out. I see how it is.
But no, I don't have that. That's the thing. I just spent all the money.
So now you're admitting that your priorities are messed up because HTM didn't come first. Okay, you got it.
Hey, HTM came first because now there's a black R2 that's going to sit around on the streams.
Doesn't matter what color, as long as he dies.
I don't think he does.
Sadly, though, he had to come with a BB-8. But
Oh, BB-8's kind of cool.
no, he isn't.
No, not really.
Mind you, Mark is a hardcore purist when it comes to Star Wars.
Well, the thing that's disappointing about BB-8 is R2-D2 does all this different stuff, and BB-8 rolls around.
Yeah, that is kind of disappointing.
Well, no,
You know?
BB-8 on its own is an interesting concept. It's the fact that he was in 3 horrible Star Wars movies that makes it a deal breaker.
Correct.
Right?
No argument here. I didn't care for those movies.
You know,
I consider them. This is what I consider them. I consider them like a fan fiction or fan made stuff.
I agree. Those movies were really bad, but I was willing to overlook it until the point when Bill was able to use the Force to survive in open space and float herself back to the ship.
But Donnie, she should be able to do that because she's a Jedi. Not. Oh wait, she's not a Jedi.
Hey,
My issue is how they treated Luke Skywalker.
How so?
Well, he wasn't Luke Skywalker. He was not the Luke Skywalker that I grew up with. Even he said that was not his version of Luke Skywalker. So they basically took my superhero. Everybody's got their Supermans. Everybody's got their Hulks. Everybody's got their favorite superhero. Luke was mine, and they turned him into a guy that decided to go hide. That's not Luke Skywalker.
well, I think what they were going for, a Yoda-esque.
So I know what they were going for. They were going for an SJW, and they were trying to make Rey the all-powerful Jedi and keeping Luke out of the story. That's what they were doing.
I agree.
I never once in my life ever thought that I would not see a Star Wars movie. I didn't see the last one in that trilogy. I did not see Solo.
Well, and arguably made it the last 3 and the first 3 aren't really Star Wars movies.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you want to argue some they're in the Star Wars universe. They are Star Wars.
Nobody considers them. Nobody considers it canon, though.
Because it's not.
Exactly.
Well, sadly it is, but
They can't consider that canon. What were they saying before? I can't remember the word. I want to say they were saying something about those 3 movies. They're going to retcon or something.
well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know that that's the answer either, to be honest.
I know that as soon as Disney bought the license for Star Wars, they immediately announced that all the Star Wars novels and everything that had been wrote over the years were no longer canon.
What? Really?
Yep.
Yep. I mean, like the minute they bought the license, they said all those novels, all those comic books, nope.
To be fair, a lot of them were pretty bad too. So.
Well, that's true. Still, you know, you can't just. It's wrong to just decide. Well, you know, all that stuff y'all been reading, that's all wrong now.
Splinter of the Mind's Eye.
No reason other than because we said so.
By the way, Eric,
Yes.
that was the only Star Wars book outside of the the first trilogy that I ever read.
What, Splinter of the Mind's Eye?
Yeah. Oh wait, that wasn't Eric. Sorry. Oh, Steve.
That was me. That's the first book I ever read that was like not related to a movie. It's the only one I've ever read.
It was actually supposed to be the sequel to the first Star Wars movie.
Correct. Yes.
You ever read the Heir to the Empire series?
Yeah. I read them. I wasn't really a fan.
I liked it.
Now, Mac, don't you have most of the books or all the books there on audio or whatever?
Yeah, I used to listen to them a lot on audio, but I don't have them anymore. I was a big fan of the Dark Empire series, that comic book series.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I have that.
Okay. I gotta ask. What the hell are those three dimples?
Huh?
Right there by my fingers. What the hell are those?
I don't know. They've always been there.
Do you put? Are they phaser popcorn? Like the phaser bubbles stick in there?
No, there's nothing.
See that would be my guess, but
they've always been there.
Dimples.
When you say they've always been there, are you talking about on this kit?
Yes.
Okay, because I've never seen them on this ship. That's why I'm like, what the hell is that?
They're not on the ship. I think the very first original kit had a stand that sat in those 3 points, but I can't remember.
Oh, that makes sense. I've seen that on the NX-01, the 350 scale.
Yeah.
The older one had 3 clear acrylic rods, but they weren't all on the saucer.
That was quick. Add one part. That was 48. On to 49.
Bada boom, bada bang, right?
49. Open the book. See this part? Yeah, you're going to be installing it 3 days from now.
That's the DD5. Here's this part. You're going to need it 6 stages later, and the instructions are 2 issues ago.
sorry about that.
No, it's more like, put this part aside, you'll need it in about 8 months.
They never do that.
No.
I'm actually going to have to putty this thing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'd give up if I were you.
Okay.
I need to see how far Steve has progressed.
It's not actually a bad kit.
No, it's not. The saucer fit is actually pretty good. I'm sitting there showing it to the light. The saucer fit is not bad. I might almost be able to just sand it a little bit.
Hey, Steve,
Yep.
does that camera zoom in? Yeah, okay, well, that's probably a little too far, but okay. Oh, there we go. All right.
So that's basically what I'm working. I'm still working on the treads.
Nice.
That's going to look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think maybe tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, but over the weekend sometime, I'll hit it with some paint.
There you go. That I like that zoom better. We were like way far out. That's good.
It's a pretty easy build. It's just a lot of tiny parts. I think I'm going to hit it with gunmetal. I think that's what I'm going to start off with.
Well, I mean, for the inside of the wheels, that's okay, right?
Yeah, well,
So you get to like armor, like
I was looking at some of the pictures, and it looks obviously it's not going to be sparkling because it's been in war, but it kind of looks like a dirtied up gunmetal. So I thought maybe I'd hit it with all around with gunmetal and then wash it with something else.
yeah. Well, I mean, only the armor was chrome, right? And so like the inside bits don't necessarily have to be chrome.
Now I'm going to have to watch the movie probably there.
I don't think that it was chrome at all. I think it was just bare metal.
Yeah, it was bare metal, but it was like I said, it was almost like a gunmetal or a very dark chrome or.
So I picked up one of the bags here, and I saw this stand. Oh wait, Steve's the only one that's on.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve. I'm shrinking you. So I saw this. I saw this stand here when I picked up this sprue, and I'm like, "That's funny." Because I don't know if you guys know what the Leif Erikson is. Model kit.
Yeah.
The model kit. It. I forget what the other names were for it. I built one as a kid. Built one as a kid, and it has that exact stand.
You know why, don't you?
Yeah, because the Enterprise and that kit were actually designed by the same person.
Exactly.
I pulled that out, and I'm like, that's odd.
And she went to him and said, these Star Trek ships are selling really good. Can you make something else for us?
Yep. Matter of fact, I'll have to go back and build another one of them because I have, I think, 3 more of the Leif Erikson. I am not sure what you just said, but you broke up really bad.
I think he stepped away from the desk and got too far away.
To shoot some primer. I said I need to get one of those.
Oh, Leif Erikson?
Yeah.
I will tell you, they are hard to find.
I know. I've looked.
I still have to finish what I had planned on doing for the Be a Kid build group, or group build.
Yeah,
I built one.
That's the one you commented on that was upside down on the shelf over there?
Yeah.
That's the size
I did the...
No.
I finished the glow-in-the-dark one that matched the one that I did as a kid, and I built it as if I was a kid. You know, just threw it together, didn't paint anything, nothing. I have the photo etch and the whole, everything for the one that's not the glow-in-the-dark plastic.
Right. By the way, Buck.
Uh-huh.
You got the same power supply soldering station I've got, right?
I think. Is it a 3-in-1?
Yeah, you recommended it to me.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, I do. Why would you ask if you knew?
You know how when you turn on the soldering iron, it zips up to whatever temperature you set it at in like 3 seconds. But it actually takes 10 or 15 seconds after that before it's hot enough to melt the solder.
Yeah.
This new soldering wand that I bought doesn't do that. The temperature sensor in it actually works right. You can sit there and watch the temperature slowly climb up to the temperature you have it set to, and once it gets there, it's ready to melt solder.
It's kind of weird because mine counts up really slowly. I mean, it does actually when it gets hot. It's still not as hot as it says it is.
Mine counted up to, I keep it set at 550. And mine counted up to 550 in like 3 or 4 seconds.
Wow.
But then it would be like 10 seconds before it would actually melt solder. This one will slowly count up to 550. As soon as it hits 550, it's ready to go. Ready to melt solder.
Lately, I'm a bad soldering person. I would burn SMDs up really quick. Because here lately I've been hitting, 700.
Turn it down to 750. The secret to soldering SMDs is pre-tin the SMD, pre-tin the wire, and then you just touch them together and tap it with the soldering iron.
Yeah. And don't overheat it.
That's what I'm saying, though. If you pre-tin it, you touch a little solder on each contact on the SMD, you coat the wire, and then all you got to do is lay the wire on the contact and tap it with the soldering iron. You don't have to hold it. Just
the wire.
Do what?
You have to tin. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
secret
what
to
I said.
soldering.
Yeah, that's what I said. A little solder on the pads on the SMD, tin the wire, and then touch them together and tap it.
They taught me all that almost 40 years ago at Lowry. I didn't listen.
This whole step.
You just took a picture of that. I was wondering what you added.
I took these 2 pieces of plastic, these 2 washers, put them on these pins, and that's the end of the episode. Like, that's the whole thing. And I have a little screw cap. That was literally the whole thing. I'm looking for more pages in the magazine. Nope, just put these little 2 things on the pins. They're not even on there that hard. They just kind of hold on. They just stick on there.
I was watching it. I was like, "What the hell is he taking a picture of?" He just put the part on the thing.
I don't like it, so I guess I have to keep going.
In issue 1 of R2, it says put the shoulder part onto the leg, and that's it.
This stage is where you put the knee together. So
Wayne, it's like 3 stages or 4 stages later before you ever put the screws in it that hold it on.
You know what's funny? You build the entire left hand, I think, in like issue 3, maybe 4, or maybe 2. You build the entire left hand in 1 issue. Then when you come back to build the right hand, it takes 4 issues.
Well, that's because the first issue or the first hand that you build, they're trying to get you to buy the entire kit.
Right, exactly.
By the time you get to the second hand, you're too far in to get up.
That's like the Enterprise. You build a nacelle early on one side, and they don't send you the other nacelle for
a year.
Down the road. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, they never sent the other nacelle, did they?
Well, yeah. For me, they never.
What nacelle?
They never sent a lot of stuff.
Oh wait, there's another nacelle. Cool.
Yeah.
I do have to say that when Shu did his nacelles, did the mod with the copper, that looked really sharp.
That's what I did.
I didn't see yours.
What?
See how I am?
Yeah, but he likes shoes. He didn't like yours, Todd.
Oh, okay. I was just
That's how I
wondering.
got a hold of Todd. That's how I got a hold of Todd, because I was doing his mods. I think that's the video I mentioned you in.
I thought you because you were doing my mods. I'm like, oh hey, look, because you mentioned me on one of your streams, and I'm like, hey,
Yeah. I cursed you out. I said, "Damn you!" I wasn't going to do them until I saw yours, and then
he did it just like your mom. He's like, yeah, I was doing Todd McWilliams mods, not MarvelPhx, just like the full-on, you're in trouble with your parents. Yelled at. Oh, no, it was great. And then Steve and I started talking, and now we're friends. And here he is.
Well, you happened to stop in on one of my enterprise streams and said, "You're like, so you're not going to do acrylic in those windows?"
yeah.
I think that was the downfall, was that I started acrylicing windows, and then Eagle Mouse was like, "We're out."
I cursed out those windows so bad in one video. I actually had to redo the video. I had to make an apology video, and I had to redo it.
He's not wrong. I remember that. He was so upset.
Oh, I was pissed.
The way they did those windows was stupid anyway.
Well, Steve, what you ought to do, and I think it's like my third or fourth, maybe fifth video on the Enterprise, that video will make you feel good, because I got 42 windows in, and I bumped it. And I didn't bump it.
Yep.
Yeah, but I didn't just bump it a little bit. Windows went everywhere.
One of my viewers actually wrote to me and said, "Why are you even doing this? Why are you even doing this model? This video wasn't even fun to watch because you were so miserable in it."
Wow.
And that's what prompted me to put out that mea culpa video.
Well, it was funny because this was when the guys learned that I will do anything on a stream, because after I knocked them all off and half of them went on the floor underneath the desk, I crawled around on the desk for like 10 minutes talking while all they could see was the desk, and I found 41 out of 42 windows.
I can't tell you how many times I called Katrina and said, "Help me find this part."
I do that with my son.
Yeah. Well, it was after that. After I knocked the windows, after I knocked those windows out like that, I started gluing them.
Well, I started using Scotch tape, and then, of course, a couple of viewers said, after a while, that Scotch tape's going to yellow and change the color, and I just wrote back to them and said, "You know what? From your house, you're never going to see it."
On repeat,
my only goal right now is to get this done.
He's not wrong.
That's some ornery ass people out there.
Like Eric.
Me? Shoot. No way.
I was thinking bad, but
Wait. You guys keep coming back to my stream, so there must be something I'm doing right.
Yeah, we don't know many people.
Very nice. Big injection marks all over the flat sides of these pieces.
Yeah.
You expected any better?
Hang on, let me
This is 1960s AMT technology.
I was thinking it was round 2 that did it.
No, this is just a straight repop of the 1960s AMT kit. Like this. I have one. Wait a minute. Switch cameras. My buttons don't work because I'm not using.
Not using OBS?
Right. Because OBS was retarded, or StreamYard was retarded, or whatever it was.
But Donnie
Somebody
wasn't
was
retarded. Somebody was.
I just
So
need
what
to
are we
pay-
looking at?
Do what? That's the same kit you're building.
Yeah.
Crookedness fails and all. It's just been laying over there on the shelf for about a year now or more.
Is that
Wait
the
a
one
minute.
that was upside down?
Huh?
Was that the ship that was upside down in your interview?
Yeah.
So, Donnie, did you draw the panel lines on?
No, they're molded in.
And it's not the same kit because mine is smooth.
It's 50th anniversary kit.
Yep.
No, take that back. The 50th anniversary kit's the one I finished. That is a 1970 kit. That's right. You're right, Buck.
Well, that doesn't
It's
happen
like-
very often.
I know. It's like the Leaf Erickson that I built.
Prizes.
My Leaf Erickson is a 73, I think it was.
I got that one and what was it? That one and the D7 and the K7 space station off of eBay as a little bundle for $30.
Not bad. Well, when we did that Be a Kid group build, that was why I got the one that I built. I went out and literally found the same vintage as I had built as a kid. That's why I got that 73 one for like $25.
That's cool.
It was missing parts, but that's okay. I had other kits to scrounge from.
It was missing a pat.
Missing a part out of those three that I bought in a bundle was the D7 was missing the two little parts that go right on the back of the Cobra head, and I just scratch built them.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't really missing it, but the the front of the ship that's got that flared arrowhead shape.
Right?
Parts of it, it was a bad shot of the plastic because one of the tines on it was just gone, not there at all.
That's not a missing part. That's just a defective part.
Yep.
Does she
Cool.
have resin? 'Cause I got some in there.
Is that Miss Maker?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Katrina.
Hello, ma'am.
How's it going?
She's in and she's out. Reminds me of my honeymoon. Where is?
Wow. Jeez.
I honestly do not know why I'm building this stand because I'm probably going to hang this sucker.
Doesn't it come with a dome stand also? It should.
Oh, it does. You're right. It does.
Yeah. I put
Doping.
mine on the dome stand.
All right. Where is that?
It's right over there.
But the one I have sitting over there, it didn't come with the dome stand.
Come on.
I got a stamp. I can mail you this one.
You're not going to use the dome stand?
Not this one. The dome stand I'm going to.
Well, that's what I said. The one I bought over there, it didn't come with the dome stand. It just came with the little stand.
Okay, I feel like I was ripped off because there's a piece missing to this dome stand. There's supposed to be a little black piece that goes on top of the rod so that you can tilt the shit.
Oh, no. Did not come with it.
So you can take the shit.
Sounds like he said take a shit. That's what I thought I heard.
That's what I thought he said too.
Don't need X-Lax. Just go buy the Enterprise.
But yeah, that white plastic piece was not in that one.
It should be, though.
It was
I
in
want
mine.
it there.
Was not included with the 50th anniversary Enterprise.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know
called
why.
quality control.
Well, no, I mean the one I built didn't have it either, so I'm assuming it just wasn't part of that kit.
Actually, the only ones that I've seen that little plastic part in are the Birds of Prey.
And all the Star Wars kits. I think the I think the 1,000 scale some has one, don't it?
I don't know for sure. I mean, Donnie, you should know. What I do is I buy kits, I take the plastic off, I look at the bags, and I put it all back in there, put it on the shelf. Sometimes I even see the kit again.
Yeah, I know.
Then there are times that Eric breaks into the house and steals them.
Yes, I
Yeah,
do.
by the way, Eric, when are we gonna go finish raiding Buck's stash?
You guys realize it's getting more and more difficult because now I have, let's see, that 50th anniversary Disney World anniversary R2D2. I've got the D'Agostini R2D2. I've got 3 droids in there already. I'm going to have, I got the Terminator. I've got a bunch of guards in there now.
If they ain't turned on, they're not guarding shit.
That doesn't matter whether they're turned on or not. If we take them, they're not gonna tell shit.
Exactly. Thank you.
Concerns me that the man who likes to call himself a Terminator is trying to turn on models. Why, Eric? Why?
Why? No reason. Do or do not.
That's what I said to Todd earlier today.
Oh, finally. This is probably the worst. This is the worst part of this whole build is building the
What's that?
Building the knee joint.
It's in the finger?
The knee joint? Knee? You know.
Yeah, it's in the fingers?
It's spring loaded, and so you have to compress the hell out of it, line up all these pins inside while you're compressing it, and hold it together while you're screwing it, otherwise the whole thing goes flying.
I hate it when you have to hold it together while you're screwing it.
But it is. The knee is done. That pack is done. Don't keep going. Oh.
Hey, Donnie.
Yeah.
You would think a $1,600 model would be
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I pointed it out. It's,
It's part of the challenge.
Well, the good thing about us Potwork guys is
I shouldn't involve that kind of challenge.
the good thing about our Potworks guy is when we go to a model shop and we see a model for $200, we don't think that's a lot of money.
No.
For a challenge, I'll go to Hobby Lobby and buy a $20 Atlantis model or Lindbergh model. That's a challenge. If I'm paying $1,600 for a model, I want it sweet as butter.
I saw a post on Facebook today about the Bandit Trans Am kit that just came out.
Oh, that's sweet, ain't it? It's not really a Bandit, though. It's just that year model Trans Am.
Yeah. But it was funny because the post that I saw, the guy's like, because it was for $199 for a 1/8 scale, I think it was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 1/12. But he's like, does it come with gold for that price? And I'm like, what? That's a good price.
It's not. All that is a direct reissue of the old kit. You can still buy the old kit on eBay for like $80. Okay, you can get the old one for $80. You get a fancier box for $200.
It must be worth more. $200.
Well, that's the thing is I've got a Firebird over here from Hobby Lobby that,
Is that the gold one?
yeah. Paint it black.
Well, right, but the decals don't work.
Yeah, right.
It's also not the same car.
I don't care. It's my kit. It's what I say it is.
Well, I don't disagree with that either.
Rich says that for $1,600 it should put itself together.
Well, then it wouldn't be a model. It's a statue you buy.
Look at it this way. $1,600 and all the stuff that Todd's going through to get that Iron Man put together. Bandai sells kits for $50 that almost do put themselves together and look just as good. They're smaller, but
They need to hire you on to make commercials, man.
Seriously.
I just want that big ass D'Agostini Falcon though.
Nah, right?
That's just
Hello.
Come in.
Doorbell.
Very little. You're good. Why?
How you doing on the
Why?
I stopped for a while. I'm trying something else I saw a guy doing on YouTube.
It's not going through the hole, so I think you gotta be shrinking.
Oh, you're doing better than me. I just make the hole bigger.
No, I'm not doing that.
It's a drill bit.
periscope railings are blue.
I'm aware. But why would I want to do that? Then I just yank around. This gives it a good seal.
All right.
You got a lighter?
No.
That's not going to stick because of the installation. That doesn't go there.
So this Enterprise is starting to remind me a lot of a shuttle kit that I did.
Which shuttle?
The one with the tower that had no locator pins.
Oh, the space shuttle.
Yeah.
What?
I was trying to think of a Star Trek shuttle kit that you had built.
What, Spain?
No.
You turn the knob up?
Well, how far up do you, it's all the way up.
Oh, it's blowing.
Two more issues, and I am done. That'll be my stuff.
Yeah. Ah, that is funny.
Stick a fork in Todd. He's done.
It'll work. Ah. Hell.
Have any of you ever tried Mission Models paint?
That's what I'm using for the Titanic.
I like Mission Models paint.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
I bought some to paint the sea view with and used it on the interior. I like it.
Working pretty good, huh?
What do you think, Eric?
Wait, hold on. What is that?
That's block and tackle.
Oh, look at that.
That's crazy.
Mark, that's awesome, man.
I started with this one. Turns out it's a little bigger than I wanted.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That is so cool. And that's all scratch built.
Yeah,
That is cool.
that's why I like working with wood. It's so easy to do this kind of stuff.
Hey, that Lindbergh ship that I built, it came with a whole little sprue of blocking tackles. They're still on the sprue.
Oh yeah. My Constitution has a bunch of those too. I haven't looked at them yet. I only need about 100 more of those.
Is that all?
Yeah.
That's not
Be a while.
good.
I got
Piece
22
of cake.
of the Dead Eyes done though. Only need 98 more of those.
Well, you're almost done.
Right. Well, I mean, I started with 0 tonight, so 22 isn't too bad. All right. I think that's it for me.
Hey Mark, how's the pups Hunter there? How's he doing?
He's doing all right. He was pretty sick today, but
Oh no.
yeah.
What was wrong with him?
We don't know. He's always had tummy issues. It was more concerning today because he was very clingy with me, and he's never clingy with me. So, but he seems to be better now.
Good.
Well, that's good.
Never good when your fur babies have issues.
I mean, I care less about the cats, but yeah, my dog.
Nobody cares about cats.
Right.
Hey, easy.
I agree.
Cats are good for something. Target practice.
I heard they taste like chicken. But...
Well, it's just like if somebody came along and told me that rabbits are food, what would you say?
I'd be like, they're correct. I have had rabbits.
Right.
I love that he has a rabbit and he eats rabbit.
What? Eight. Yeah, I don't eat them now. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's what they
Todd,
are.
you don't know how often over the last year or year and a half that he's had that rabbit that we've been convinced that he got a new one.
so you're saying basically it's not the same rabbit?
No, that's Thumper 5.
It's a different rabbit. When the rabbit does something he doesn't like, he just boils it.
Well,
Rabbit stew.
you know, deep fries better, but
I'm hunting rabbit.
All right. Well, that's it for me, guys.
wait.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Rich said it depends on how you cook them.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he's talking about cats.
Yeah. I've been told that whatever recipe requires chicken, you can substitute with cats. So.
Well,
So, General So's cat?
Yeah.
well, you go down to Mexico, they're gato tacos.
Sweet
You ever
and
seen
sour
these stray
cat.
cats? You ever seen these stray cats running around? No.
Sweet and sour probably.
That's just like when the year I was in Korea, I saw one stray dog and he looked nervous.
All right, guys, I'm done. I'll see you later.
All right,
All
take
right,
care,
have a
bro.
good one, Mark.
Yeah.
Started talking about cooking cats, made him hungry. Probably had to go.
Got to find a cat?
He has cats.
Not anymore. Okay. Move this out of the way.
So,
Seriously.
This is how you end up with multiple or a ton of models in work. Waiting for glue to dry.
Is that what happens? You get so bummed out that you just start another one?
Yeah, pretty much. Not quite start another one, but if something
You gave up
frustrates
on
me,
the pro, man?
huh?
You gave up on the pro?
No,
all right.
bring the curl back.
I'm not done yet, but I got
Very nice.
Nice.
well. I wish I had better lighting because the paint I
Ooh,
used,
that's
I don't
nice.
know how it's coming out on
It looks
your end.
good.
It does look good.
Get it straight. Come on now.
You know, you can also use double-sided putty to hold the mini onto the block. I mean, double-sided tape.
Blue violet flash is the color shift. Purple I used on his armor. Whoever's giggling, I'm gonna smack you. All right.
So, Eric,
I'm not done with this guy. I'm far from done with this guy, but
here, Eric.
no.
Yes. There. That's
that?
my Enterprise. That's my Enterprise color.
Red?
No, pink. But red gold.
Red
Color
gold?
shift.
Oh, nice.
So I'm hoping it'll come out at least looking pink some of the time.
Well, we
So
kind of
you
overshot.
cheated.
We overshot.
Buck cheated on his breast cancer awareness build.
Oh yeah.
How so? How?
Because that's not pink. That's color shift. It's only partially pink. You cheated.
That's okay. I'm allowed. It's in the rules.
I don't think
Thanks,
so.
Rich.
It is. I wrote the rules.
Hey, I'm an admin too. I'm going to rewrite them.
Ah,
All right, guys. I'm out of here. It's been fun. You guys take care.
No. You can't go yet, Eric.
I can't.
anything?
Eric's like, wait, I can't?
I can't.
Nope.
That's in the rules too,
All right.
Eric. You didn't
I'll
read
be
it?
right behind you.
Yeah, I look. Here's all the junk I've worked on. And that's it. I'm all caught up. That's through 54. And
Are
that's
you running or?
I got more junk in the cabinet. This is one of those builds that it's just a million parts until you put it together.
It's called sub-assemblies.
Right?
And then sub-assemblies.
Sub-assemblies? Perfect timing, though.
No, it's not. We're late.
We're late.
Yeah, I remember saying somebody saying we will end at 10 o'clock no matter what.
Wasn't that you?
No.
Yes, it was.
These two
I
pieces.
thought you didn't want it. You're like, you know, I thought you didn't
No.
want to do it.
Well, so you can
No,
do it.
I don't care if we go
Yeah.
late. No, Todd, that was
You're the
you.
one that said that on Discord, though, Buck.
What?
Huh?
I'll go as long as you
You
want.
are the one that said that on Discord, though.
It wasn't me. It was Todd.
I saw it.
It was Todd.
I don't care about going late.
Neither do I.
I was here for 7 hours on Sunday.
Were you
I know.
really?
Yeah.
On purpose?
No,
I was here for a
I was
couple.
working- I was working on stuff, and I just kept going and going and going. I think I built all 10 issues I had of the kit. Did some work on the dashboard. Oh, I can show you what I got. I got some goodies. Let me get my screws put away here.
Of course, what I think is funny is that Eric said he's going to start the stream and end it.
Where is he?
He's gone. He left.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
I think Karina came in and slapped him and said, "Get out now."
Oh. So, Let me move this. I thought this. What I think I can do. Now this is the same. This is the same LED strip that I use from in the cells in the Enterprise.
Really? No, I just turned it on the night when I went in there. Yeah, I just turned it on tonight. I was looking for the HDMI cable.
But the sections on this LED strip are only about maybe the cut marks. Yeah, first of all, the LEDs are they're right up next to each other. Second of all, the cut marks are maybe 2 inches apart. So what I'm going to try to do is cut these into short sections, you know, and then stuff them as the backlighting into the light boxes of the kit dashboard.
I'll put it all away tomorrow.
Good, because they're already diffused.
Yeah, they're plenty diffused. These are diffused. They're inside it, you know, and as long as I can cut them even shorter without, you know, hopefully I will try to cut between the LEDs, but cut them into shorter lengths, and I should be able to make them super short and then run the wires out the back of the...
in shorter lengths, so.
All right, guys, I'm out.
I mean, I know you can't see through it because it has that silicone covering or whatever, but most of the ones that are not covered.
All right, good night, everybody.
Hey, buddy.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, no
So
problem.
this is set up for those 3 LEDs.
Well, I'm going to test it. We'll see.
I mean, you could lower the voltage, start with the low voltage and bring the voltage up till the lights come on bright.
Yeah.
In case you separate them from a resistor.
Boom.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is a foot. This is 3 feet. So if I take one of these, and you know what? That's what we'll do. That's what I'm going to do right now. Since you guys are all still hanging out, I will open this up. Let me get this wrap off of here, and I'm going to cut the. I'm going to cut a piece of this off, and we will strip back the silicone. See what's on there.
That's a pain in the ass. Somebody's blowhard.
Yeah.
Come in.
Why does it sound like somebody's getting electrocuted?
It does, don't it? That's when we need R2 to go, what?
Coke. Yeah, like Coke.
It's kind of funny. By removing the strip that I've got out on the edge here, I'm stopping from, I'm not having to sand near as much. Oh, good.
Which strip?
The strip on the deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Rich said that it wasn't him that's getting electrocuted.
It wasn't me either.
So I don't know if
Me
you can see it. So there's one resistor per 2 little tiny LEDs. So that's 4 LEDs inside there.
Yeah.
The two resistors. So basically, I would just have to cut these. There's thirds, right? So I technically should be able to cut the end of this off and be able to use this part, you know.
Try cutting it and see if it'll work. Oh, that's a 5-volt strip.
Yeah. So if I like cut between these two, like that, turn it back on. Yeah, it still works. It sounds like an electrical cable inside a vault. It's shorting out. What this noise is. So it's probably not going to focus when it's turned on. But yeah, so I as long as I go for every 3, I should be okay.
Cool. I was afraid it would break the circuit or something.
Yeah, no, if I turn it on, you're not going to be able to see this on camera. It looks like a white bar to you, but I can actually see the LEDs in here. So I should be able to mark it and cut it short. You know, like let me grab my kit thing for a second. I'll grab the dashboard. Maybe we'll test it out right now. What do you think?
Why not?
What's an easy one to get to? Oh, hell. I might as well do the one. Oh, I didn't replace it. Never mind. What's an easy one? We'll do this one because it's big. You guys watching? If there's anybody that's even watching. Since I don't want the hot spots in my kit dashboard that the LEDs are going to make, I know for sure. I bought this strip. I'm going to see if it works. And the nice thing is it's a 5-volt strip, and the power mod is going to provide 5 volts, so I don't have to worry about that. So I took the dash out. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Took the dash out.
The kit part?
Yeah, so this is the kit. This is kit.
Anyway.
No, this is the stock part. So then I'm just going to peel this out of here. It's just laying in here. It's not glued in or nothing. Pop the shield out, or the graphics, drop that on the ground. So I just noticed there's a dividing piece in here. We're going to have to cut that out. Yeah, that's going to get cut out.
Dremel time. Not Dremel, pliers.
Hell yeah. There. See? Tab gone. Is the tab wide enough for this? Almost. A little wider. This up later. Yeah, it's good enough. So I only have to cut off a little bit. See, this almost fits.
Almost fits.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try taking one section of these off. The part I cut off anyway. Right here. Turn it on. Make sure it still works. Still works. Yep. Then I'm going to stuff the wires back through this hole. Which way is it work better? Seriously, sounds like something that's I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's who it's coming from.
Well, I'm hearing it in my speaker, so
Yeah.
in my headset.
It's the Russians coming to get us.
Do you hear it, Buck?
Yep.
What the hell is that?
This hole a little bigger.
Okay, I just muted my mic for a second and it was still there, so. Probably easier to use the section that you solder yourself, Todd. That way the wire's not sticking straight out the end.
Yeah, they have a little piece of there's a little piece of like heat shrink on here. I'm gonna cut that off. It's making it a pain in the ass. Cut that off of here. Because I'll use my own wire, and their wire is way too thick. I don't need wire that thick.
I use like 30 gauge wire, except for like the main wire.
Yep. I have 30 gauge, and I won't use this wire is way too thick. I just wanted to test it, you know. So let me get this off of here. Stuck to the adhesive. Now I can wrap it around the back. Yay! There we go. Here. Yeah, like that. Like that. See?
There you go.
Then this would sit on top. Probably not going to stay in there very well right now. Like that. Should we plug it in? Now let's see what it looks like.
Do it.
Very blown out. So bright. Ah! But it's very even.
It is. Your screen and see how it looks.
What's that?
Well,
You put your screen that you made on there and see how it looks.
Yeah, that's the okay. No, I didn't do. I haven't done. Should I do the graphics for this panel? Well, I haven't done this panel yet because this is the bent one. I did the graphics on the other panel. Let me see if I can find it. At least I can just put it in front of this. I don't have to like put it in the box. Hang on a second. Hopefully I saved it in here. Yes, it did. Come on. So this is my graphics. If I can get it to focus. It's trying to focus on everything else. Get in there. Oh my God. Computer, turn off the lab.
Oh, that looks much better.
Mhm.
Yeah? It looks way better in person. The camera's got a lot of gain on it, but let's see if I can get it to,
Yeah, but it still looks much better than the other one did.
There's my graphics. Yeah, it looks really good in person. Let me think how I can do this. I will take it with my phone because the phone is usually way more able to take like night shots. Hold it and block the outside light. Yeah, you like that? You like that, Richard? My dash. I did my own graphics. And did a light block layer. Come on, focus. It wants to. It's trying.
Is it without the light block layer?
There it goes.
Hi.
What's that?
Did you say that was without the light block layer?
No, it has. This has the light block layer.
Okay, I was gonna say with it, man, that would look incredible.
You can't tell. So let me try to take a picture with my phone, real quick, and I will put it in Discord. So Richard, if you're not part of our Discord, get in our Discord.
Yeah, if you're not a member, become one.
All right, guys. I am going to call it a night.
You out of here, Buck?
Yep. I'll see you guys Sunday.
All right.
All right.
Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Thanks, Buck.
Yep, bye. So it's the orange one in the upper right.
Yeah, don't hit that one. Just leave studio and leave us alone. Anyway, so that's my graphics. I'll show it one more time. I think that lighting's going to work. Yeah, that lighting's going to work perfectly. Come on. I know you can focus close. It's trying to. No, it can. Get in there. Come on. Oh. See how close I can get it to the camera. I know
If that's a 922, it has to be a few inches away to focus.
Yeah.
Or mine does anyway.
It can find it. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it goes. Now let's see how close I can get. Oh. Anyway, the colors are blown out and everything, but that's okay. It looks much better. It looks good in person. So, I can see the red, I can see the green, I can see the cyan, I can see all the different colors. I can easily read the Ready OK that I made. The Ready OK and the multifunction display. Ready OK. I did that myself. Yeah. All right. Excellent.
I guess you can be a resident Arduino programmer.
It's so blinding.
That is
Computer, turn on the lab. No, that's this. Oh, sorry if whoever's watching saw that. This is going to work perfect. Like, it is going to work perfectly. And I'm just going to backlight all these with a nice smooth light. And I'll tuck this. I'll make it so it's far away, so it's diffused. I'll stick it to the back wall.
Amazon or something?
Yeah, it was like at the whole roll. It's like a meter of this stuff is like $10. And I got cool white. I'll put the link in Discord if you want it. Basically, this is the same stuff I bought, but the nacelles for the Enterprise, I did it with the light blue, so it's like a cyan color instead of this is just bright white. But they also make this in a light blue, which was perfect for the Warp Girls, right? So anyway, I've made a mess of my desk now, but that's okay.
My desk ends up a mess every time I work on a model.
Yep. Anyway, I have dinner waiting, so I'm going to go eat.
All righty.
And are you going to stick around, or are you done? Like, should we shut it down?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off too.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click buttons and do things, and you know it helps. How many people are watching? All three of us. Yeah. Anytime. Anyway, have a good one.
All right. Later, everyone. See you, Todd.
See ya. You too, Donnie.